Hi guys, welcome to the Saving Money Show with me, your host Sean. If you find any of today's entertainment helpful, don't forget to smash that lovely like button. Helps with the YouTube algorithm, getting the video out to more people. If you haven't subscribed then so far, don't forget to smash the subscribe and bell notification. You'll be notified when a new video gets uploaded. Now on with the show. Tesla. Some people said SpaceX will jump at $50. Some have said won't affect it at all. Well, they're both right and both wrong. Let's see, shall we? Tesla. Technically, SpaceX has no bearing on Tesla. Otherwise, when they failed launch, or before when the rocket blew up, it would have tanked the stock. Basically, NASA do not allow Elon Musk to use any of the money from SpaceX for Tesla. Now, we go and look at some of Tesla things. We have their batteries, and the thing is, there was a lot of naysayers saying how Elon Musk is dreaming, firstly with the electric vehicles, the autonomous vehicles, and with re-landing a spaceship. Because if you remember beforehand, you launch a man into space, majority of the fuel is used to break Earth's atmosphere, and then a majority of the cost is lost where the capsule is just discarded into the sea. Now we go to the statements. Sorry, I'm going through this fast. You see, we have the statement of operations, and then see the cash on hand, and you can pause this at any point you want to. You can see that they have been improving year on year, the trailing 12 months. Now you have the outlook, and their autonomous driving. Now in the US, they have 1 billion miles of data. Each time you drive your Tesla, they collect data. And the next biggest one in the US actually only has 1 million to 10 million miles of data. So you have the free cash flow here. Now it's dipped purely because of the situation, and because he doesn't like to keep cash in the bank. He doesn't trust the banks. You've seen how he's been recently with the establishment. He'd rather reinvest it, and he's a great fundraiser. These are production levels, and you have the Tesla factories, and you have the factory there. And one of the best things is you have this. I mentioned before how they moved from 70 pieces of metal on the rear end of the Model 3 to the Model Y having just 2 pieces of metal, meaning less people needed. Instead of having 7-10 people putting a piece together, you have 2 people. Now he is putting a patent for. Now he's putting a patent because there wasn't a machine available to cut it down to 1 piece. It has made a. He has actually created a machine that isn't available on the market, and he's created the patent for that machine and built it from scratch. So this is the kind of person we're dealing with. However, for all those people who are saying there's no competitors for Tesla, you have to realise Tesla has only cracked the US market. In China, sales have dropped 64% thanks to NIO. In UK and Europe, Tesla is near non-existent due to the fact that you have the Nissan Leaf has cracked the market and a number of other electric vehicles. Even with the price drop, Nissan Leaf is half to a third of the price. Now, I'm not saying Nissan Leaf is better, but when it's not much cheaper, people will tend to go for the cheaper option, especially when it is a very good car, and especially when you do not have enough superchargers in Europe for the Tesla. So until they invest in superchargers in Europe, Tesla will fail in Europe. And that's the next step to cracking Europe. They have to invest heavily in the charging system around Europe. But they're concentrating on the US, so they are improving and getting costs down in the factories. And I understand that. That is a smart move. Once costs are down, they crack the autonomous driving, then they can crack the US, the EU, and then go back and fight for the Chinese market, because right now with the trade war it's not worth fighting for. Let NIO fight for the Chinese market. They have a lot of debt, and then you come and take it from underneath them. But the fact is, everyone who says there's no competitors in the market, EV market for them, are only people who are looking at the American market. But anyone who is saying, who is still short in Tesla stock, that's fine, it's very high. Anyone who says that it's a fake company can no longer say that. The reason SpaceX will affect Tesla stock is validation. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.